you took on the bunkers, getting high. Just like your prophet, you're the end of the blind. Marry your cousins, keep the IQ in the mud, but you can't survive the 47's blood. Sterile logic, sterile blood, one for one hand, year drought. The 47's hammer is what submission is about. No suns in a day. The 47 is the hand of fate.
Look me in the eye through the 7th century mist. You're holding the perfect book with a logic-killing twist. Told the world the gospel was the light and the true path. Then you brought a different story and you brought the desert wrath. If the gospel is the word, then your revelation fails. It's a ship with no rudder and 1,000 broken sails. You're the ear that heard too much but understood too little, leaving your own perfect verse brittle in the middle.
How can you confirm a book that calls your prophecy a crime? You're a critter and that's failing for the very first time. You said Allah preserves the word, that no man can change the ink. Then you said the gospel's altered just to keep your ship from sink. If it's altered, then our lies weaken, couldn't keep the light. If it's not, then you're a liar in the middle of the night. It's a checkmate in the desert, it's a self-inflicted scar. You're just a man with pagan roots reaching for a star.
You bow to the crane, you bow to the stone, because you couldn't stand to face the Meccan sun alone. Now Latin, now loser, the daughters you embraced before the satanic verse was conveniently erased. The 47th thunder just leveled the bad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The axis of resistance is a funeral pyre. From Babylon to Nineveh, the signals coming through. The 47's hammer brought the ending just for you. Oh, look at you, messenger, with your cousins in a row, building a low trust empire where the minds can never grow. Marrying the child, marrying the kin, while the average IQ was drowning in the sin. Ghost for a bride price, 400 years of fog. Why you call a man's best friend a shaitan and a dog? The dilemma is you, the dilemma's deep, and the 47 is waking up your sheep.
Thunder just leveled the bad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. The critter in is broken, the ear is finally deaf. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with the F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The dismantling of the mullah is finally complete. You affirm the truth and prove yourself a lie. Oh father checked the ledger of the sand. 500 million warriors standing in the land. 500 million voices screaming at a single wall, but the wall is still standing and the warriors look small. You got the numbers of the ocean, the weight of the tide, but you're led by the sterile and you're paralyzed by pride. One little nation, 9 million in the sun, and you're 500 million and you haven't won.
By the slaves in the shadow of the heat, looking for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You saw it out the owls of the laborers of old, for the virility and fertility that the travelers told. The custom of the weak, seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. But the architect of the void just pulled the final plug, leaving the mullahs drowning in the hole they dug.
You claim the victory, you claim the divine decree, but you're drowning the logic